A while ago, I spoke about the Khabith who banned the Quran, um, and I don't want to even take his name, so you can see his name in the video. Um, but we have news. Apparently, he was shot dead during a live stream in Sweden. Apparently, he was in his apartment in Stockholm or wherever he was. Um, and like I always say, when people are murdered, whether they're shot dead or they're stabbed or whatever else, I'm not saying to do that, and I don't say people should be doing that to anyone, um, whether they're doing things like whether they burn the Quran, whether they've um, done other things. Um, However, I do not care about him and what's happened to him, and I have no sympathy for him. At the same time, I'm not saying that should have happened to him, and just because I'm not having any sympathy doesn't mean I'm supporting what's happened. I'm not, but someone like that, they just think they can burn the Quran and they can do what they like, um, and they think is funny and they think is heroic. Uh, in reality, it's cowardly, and not only is it cowardly because we have seen certain people. I don't know if it's him specifically, but it could be him that they've done things like this, and then they've been begging not to go back to their original country and begging for asylum in because they know when they go back to their original country, they're finished. They will be in jail for life, perhaps. But then, how dare you try to claim asylum after doing such an action? You should be denied asylum. That doesn't matter about human human rights and the rest of it. You have done such a crime that now you are begging about human rights and you don't want to go back to your original country. What about other people's rights? This is how selfish and cowardly some people are, and I'm pretty sure this individual is the same, but I'm not certain. So it could be someone like him, but others have had similar. And then now look at the way that you have left. You have left like this. You have left in such a manner that people do not care that you have left like this. They're not. Many people would not be feeling sorry for you. Not just Muslims. Many people will not be feeling sorry for you. And of course, maybe now there's gonna be investigation who did it, why they did it, whatever else. And if it's a Muslim person who did it, then there's gonna be more scrutiny on in terms of um, Muslims and the rest of it. And like I said, I'm not saying people should be doing this one, regardless who it was, whether it was a Muslim who did it or it wasn't. They shouldn't have done something like that. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure not just Muslims, other people as well, they will not feel so one bit sorry for this individual. Um, and there be a lesson, not a lesson that we're gonna kill you or anything like that. That's absolutely not a lesson. Before you try and twist my words, there be a lesson that you can pretend that you're the um, you're the one that's getting the upper hand. You're gonna ban the Quran, or you're gonna mock the Quran. You're gonna mock Muslims, the hijab, the niqab, and other things. But you won't get away with it. You might not necessarily be physically harmed. I'm not saying someone should be doing that to you, but you won't get away with it. You will not have peace. Even many people who do wrong things, they themselves say that they're struggling to sleep. They're having nightmares. They're having visions of things that they don't want to have visions of, and other things. Because you can pretend to yourself that you are having the upper hand, but you will ultimately um, be forgotten, be humiliated, and when you will only realize when it is too late. And we don't want things like this to happen, but it's happened. But would it have happened if he didn't do what he did? So people should learn to respect other people's religions, And I believe they were just even suggesting that they wanted to ban the Jewish holy book or something. And it got shut down immediately. And I believe it was a Muslim, but they were saying we were not going to burn it. We were just seeing that. Look at the double standards that you. As soon as you want a mention of burning a Jewish holy book, you want to shut it down. But when it's the Quran, it's okay. People are allowed to do it. But as Muslims, we do not burn anyone's holy books, whether it's Jewish holy book, Christian Bible, Hindu, Sikh, Buddhism, whatever. We do not burn any of their holy books. That's the difference. But no, people still want to burn our holy book. And what benefit do they get out of it? In fact, since he has banned the Quran, there have been more Muslims becoming. There are more new Muslims. And Islam is still the fastest growing religion. More people are converting. So he has achieved nothing, and he has left like this. And that's all I have to say. He has achieved nothing, and he has left like this, like a coward who thought that he's gonna humiliate the Quran and the Muslims, and then he's gonna beg for asylum because he doesn't want to go back to his country, perhaps because he's gonna face consequences. If that was him, this is how he leaves.